Samsung's the latest company to release their new combination washer dryer. In this video, you'll learn about all the features from the Samsung Bespoke AI laundry combo. Then you'll see drying results of 4 different laundry loads, including whites, colors, bed sheets, and a king-size comforter. Then we'll discuss 3 important problems later in the video, including one serious problem nobody seems to be talking about. A few are discussing on the competitive LG and GE profile ultra-fast combos. In the end, we'll even show you how to find it cheaper than the $32.99 price. Here's a hint. It's now $21.99. First, you have to know we do not accept money from Samsung or any other manufacturers to do these videos. We do not have any affiliate linking programs, and unlike anyone else on YouTube, we service these units under warranty. Over 37,000 service calls last year alone. So our only interest is to show and sell reliable appliances in our stores and not promote unreliable ones. I'm just going to give you the highlights of the machine because there are so many features. Samsung is the largest of all the all-in-one combo units with a 5.3 cubic foot interior versus 4.8 for the G and 5.0 cubic for the LG. Of course, it is a slightly deeper 34.4 inches, and you'll also need room for another 2 inches in depth behind the machine. You'll like the lint filter. It's in the front like profile, but has a smaller, more user-friendly configuration as the LG. There's a lot to like in this machine beside the size. You have 2 dispensers at the bottom with 47 load capacity, more than either profile or LG. Auto dispensers release the right amount of detergent at the right time. But the tech is incredible on this machine with tons of cycles and an easy-to-use LCD touchscreen. Even within those cycles, you can even change the options as well. It's also incredibly efficient. Look at the tag. Even with the high cost of energy, it won't cost you more than $40 a year to run, even with expensive utility rates like those in Boston. But its main appeal, of course, is it's a combination washer dryer, meaning you'll never have to transfer your clothes from a washer to a dryer. Pop your dirty clothes in and they'll finish clean and dry. You don't have to rewash a load you forgot to place in your dryer either. Like the others, this unit is ventless and 120 volts, meaning you can place this anywhere with a standard outlet, water source, and drain. So you never have to worry about cleaning your dryer vent again. This dryer, like the others, use heat pump technology. Heat pumps heat the air with a compressor through an air exchanger with an evaporator, removing the moisture. It is a closed-loop system and doesn't continuously draw air like your vented dryer. Samsung has the largest capacity compressor, about 500 BTU more than the ultra-fast. You'll see later if that translates into faster washing times. So it's more efficient, will save you $150 to $175 a year at least compared to a vented dryer. The downside is heat pumps take longer to dry, as you'll see in our tests. Now let's see if it works and if the lint is captured. For whites, including 8 men's shirts, 4 towels, and 8 men's large t-shirts, it showed 2 hours and 50 minutes and completed in 2 hours and 48. For colors, towels, and 6 extra large men's shirts, the machine showed 2 hours and 6 minutes, but finished in 2 hours and 29 minutes. So far, so good for time, but like the others, Samsung had problems with bedding on the sensor setting. For king-size sheet and blanket, it showed 3 hours and 3 minutes and finished 3 hours later than the indicated time at 6 hours and 10 minutes. For comforter, the cycle was completed in 5 hours and 26 minutes, while it indicated 4 hours and 49 minutes. For whites and colors, Samsung performed about the same as LG in profile. In fact, almost identical to the G for whites and the LG for colors. However, like others, Samsung had a tough time with bedding, but a much harder time, almost 3 hours more, because getting bedding completely dry with the sensor is incredibly difficult for any dryer. In the next few weeks, we'll be testing Samsung and LG in profile with a time dry cycle, so it will be mostly dry in a more reasonable time like your dryer. That's the first problem. The second problem is the issue I have with any of these machines. They're only as good as a lint filter catching lint over time. If it doesn't catch all the lint, it could be a future service issue, and there's no way to know before you buy because they're so new. Third problem is the warranty. You'll see the 20-year warranty tag on the motor. That's great, but the moving parts in this machine are only guaranteed for 1 year, whereas GE has 5 on their sealed system. On a new machine, that's a considerable difference. Lastly, if you need service, GE has their own service. LG has started their own service department, while Samsung doesn't have any, which is a consideration if you're buying from a store without service, which you unfortunately probably will be. We'll be testing Samsung against Profile and LG, including service breakdowns in our future videos, so click to subscribe and be notified first, or watch this LG versus GE by clicking this video. By the way, the $32.99 price, don't pay it. Wait for a promotional period, and there are so many this year. Expect to pay $21.99 to $24.99 if you buy over one of these holidays. Thanks for watching.